I think it's going to be a cracker of a match tonight. We know both these sides are coming into this one with a win and a loss to their name. So what will happen tonight? Anything could happen as Nottingham Forest Netball run out onto court. Few of these players know this court pretty well. Iona Christian being one of them, of course, ex-Manchester Thunder herself, and the head coach Chelsea Pittman. Well, she's done her time at the Northern Club as well, so they know how it feels to be here. Countdown is on for the home team to run out. Thunder Bears got it all going on, the big claps on court as well. It really is a show when you come to watch live netball. It's well worth it as the starting seven for Manchester Thunder head out onto court. And I think the leadership that we're starting to see right across the league actually, but particularly from the likes of Amy Carter for Manchester Thunder, it makes a difference, Jess. Our umpires tonight, Louise Travis and Rianne Edwards, looking after the game. Should be a fierce one, should be a feisty one. Let's see what both these sides have to offer. Our umpires jog into position, they're ready to roll, just as we are here in commentary. And there it is, first centre pass, up and away for Nottingham Forest. Little stumble, lucky to get away with that one, a contact called. One on the board then for Nottingham Forest, nice easy ball in. Thunder made it look seamless. McKevitt using all 3 seconds. Herdman looking for options, wants to be a bit closer to the post.
Well, Manchester Thunder are looking so confident, Lindsay. It's dangerous. It's given me a sense of they are here and they don't just want to build, they want to do more than that. And although they're being forced to work harder, there is still only 1 goal in it between these sides. It's just been made to look a lot easier for Manchester Thunder in possession.
Oh, the hands of Amy Carter read that loose ball brilliantly. 5 minutes of each quarter, at the end of each quarter. 2 for 1 from that super shot zone as Thunder able to get a tip to it. And I think it was Karen Gregg said she wanted more. But out of a beast of a game, there's the hooter, that's the signal for the super shot to be in play. Soft and gentle lands then for Lucy Herdman. That's why there's the big cheer. That goal worth 2.
To just look at the difference between centre passes, Nottingham Forest have yet to have a decent... Oh, Josie Huckle!
Read it like a book, cruised in front, took the steal. Well, look, on the line is fine in terms of your feet, doesn't land though.
Herdman almost deflecting it back out to herself for the 2-point, but offloads to her teammate.
They know they need a 2-shot at this stage. Strucker lines up and lands. Oh, home alone.
Too easy there for Manchester Thunder. Kudondi, I think, getting caught trying to anticipate hunting a ball that was never given.
Don't want any of that on court tonight, although there are a number of doctors available, Amy Carter being one of them. Ball off the back, absolutely forced that one by Manchester Thunder.
Vision, but left intentionally free. Oh, lovely movement by Roland Strucker.
Absolutely gorgeous from Strucker. That experience she's got, the super shot out in Australia. Training partner, of course, with Melbourne Mavericks, Tracy Neville, bringing that experience to the court here. South African international as well. We've got 2 of them on court. There's another one. Van der Beer just nicely goes for the 1.
Again, my BDI tells me that Shannon Malik is also bibbing up here, and the youngster is going to come on for Lucy Herdman. Karen Gregg, obviously the luxury of a slightly bigger margin. What an opportunity. Never afraid to put on their young talent. Yeah, they're just isolating the ball carrier. You know, Rhea Dixon stood free, no arms over, but the trouble is all her options are shut down. Iona Christian was doubled.
Here she goes. And a huge reception for the youngster here in Manchester from her teammates, from the crowd as well. Well, Thunder hit a massive 77 last week. Goodness me, I'm just being told that Usain Bolt is in the crowd here, which is absolutely incredible. Yeah, 15 goals to the good. Huckle, well, she's out hunting, isn't she? Really enjoying this game as well. Absolutely loves playing for Manchester Thunder. Really big smile on her face. Think about this season, contend with as well, perhaps.
Beautiful ball by India Massa. Amy Carter choosing just to delay the release on that one because the Nottingham Forest defenders were fearful it was going to go straight in.
Around 6.5 minutes to go in the third quarter.
Oh, Taylor McKevitt with the reverse hand. Christian doing well there. This is an opportunity, isn't it? Oh.
Crowd liked it here in Manchester, didn't they? Rewarding the home side, but real frustration for Forest. Could have possibly chalked up another 2. Malik bounces up and in.
Oh, Amy Carter coming through with the steal.
Shouldn't be allowed that, should it?
100% it should. I'm going to be biased here.
Beautifully done, beautifully done. No, it absolutely has, and I think, a lovely ball over. Just whizzed past the fingers of Smith, straight into the shooter's hand for Forest. Need bodies to the ball. And there's the hand from Smith.
Yeah, there was no way through there. Oh, beautiful first to second phase.
Chance for number 71 here for Manchester Thunder. Could be on in this game for their highest score of the league so far. Out feeling as well, just wanting to lift their side. They know, the Nottingham Forest know how to play these last 5 minutes. Malik driving across. Absolutely gorgeous for your Friday night. Long bomb lands. Going to have to think about your player of the match very shortly, Jess. Number of names on your list, no doubt. Some impressive performances. That was a great shot.
It's a 2-goal lead in the quarter, isn't it, for Manchester Thunder here?
Well, it is, but it's a 12-goal lead overall for them. Make that just a couple more. Wow, the hands of McKevitt there.
There's no way through there. You can see Rolling Strucker's trying to get on the front. She's asking Henshaw to come in to move defenders. It got so static. And the range of this Thunder defence and the fact they commit themselves. And there's the reward, rubber stamping.
Forest, dying seconds. Coming up to 10 to go. For the dying glory. The last ball, if they can, drifts out the back. It hasn't been their night. The crowd are going to count us down in 3, 2, 1. There goes the whistle, the cheer as well in the Thunderdome. Their side came out and delivered tonight. 81-65 the difference in the end. Manchester Thunder, well, a dominant performance. Let's get to your player of the match then.
Yeah, this is difficult for me because I think you've got a shooter who was excellent, but for me, the amount of ball that they were afforded to get into the shooting circle, I'm going with Amy Carter. I think her transitions today and her contribution in both ends of the court was absolutely key, but a big shout out to Shannon Malik as well for coming on. I thought she was excellent.
Yeah, she really was. Brilliant to see the youngster come on for Manchester Thunder. Amy Carter, though, absolutely putting in the work for her team once again. And it's been a game tonight. Well, thank you very much indeed, Jess. Yes, I'm courtside with our player of the match, Amy Carter. And that's 2 from 2, right? You've got it 2 weeks in a row. Well done.
Thank you very much.
Talk me through it tonight from your point of view. What did it feel like on court?
I think we met Nottingham Forest in the Super Cup and we met them in a pre-season tournament before. They blew us out of the water at the pre-season tournament and then we sorted it out for Super Cup and it was good to meet them again and just grind it out and do that work and get those goals in.
In terms of being captain of this team, I know we did actually speak before the game as well, didn't we, Amy? And you managed to get Nicholas Smith on as well. Just blending that team together. It hasn't been easy for Manchester Thunder, but a strong performance tonight.
I think the strength of Manchester Thunder is that we can lead these new players into the game. We've had Nick come on, as you said. We've had Shannon, who's one of the young ones, coming through and absolutely nailing it tonight and getting those super shots in really confidently. So it's really exciting that we can blend it all in and it all works.
Of course, you didn't have it all your way in the game. In those moments when you have to turn your head to being a defensive centre, what happens there?
I think I'm pretty knackered and I've got to go back onto defence now. We've just lost the ball. But that's where you can really win the ball, is in those first 3 phases. That's called what we call golden time. And if you put the work in there, then it makes your job way easier at winning the ball.
Now, I don't know if you know this, Amy, but Usain Bolt is actually in the crowd tonight. He's watching the game.
Really?
Yeah, I'm wondering whether you should have a little race with him afterwards because your speed is incredible. What do you think about that?
I don't think I'm winning that one. I'd like to say I would, but I don't know if I would.
Great to see all different faces coming to see netball, you know, the kudos that he has as well. But from this game, what will you take that Manchester Thunder did really well tonight into your next game?
I think just adapting to the changes and connecting well as a team.
The final thing I've got to say is, how do you do it 2 weeks in a row? You know, is it about the hair? Is it about the dress?
Well, Elmaray last week said, let's slick back your hair, because my hair's normally really frizzy and messy. So we did it last week and I got palm, and then they're like, well, you're going to have to do it again now, so now I'm going to have to just do this for the whole season.
There you go. For any players at home, it's all about the slick back hair. Well done tonight, Amy. You are wearing your Player of the Match medal. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. And I will bring in Karen Gregg. Here she is. Just passing Amy on the way through 2 weeks in a row. But 2 weeks in a row, Player of the Match, and once again, she really delivered.
Oh, Amy's been absolutely phenomenal, and I think in pre-season when we had the chat about her stepping up into that captaincy role, you know, I think what she's done, how she's actually stepped into that role and really just got a grasp of everything. And I think she's proving to everybody that she's a brilliant world-class centre out there. You know, her feeds, she's fearless on the feeds. She's getting to some great positions from second phase into the forwards or the overlap. And she's really took the game by the scruff of the neck.
Now, Karen, I actually spoke to your dad ahead of the game today. I saw him out in the crowd, and he said he's so proud of you, but he wants you to deliver tonight. From a coach's point of view, how did you feel that game went?
I'm not going to lie, I don't think it was a very pretty game. There were times we were sat on the bench, Laura, Gabs and I, and we were like, what is happening? Like, why are we throwing some of these balls? And almost was stagnant at times. I thought we played quite wide at times and was trying to play around Forest rather than really taking on the drives and giving and cutting. So I'd like to see more of that next week. But I mean, it was great to get over the line, and obviously we're still building that attack unit. So every game, you know, we're taking lots of learnings, and fair play to Shannon for stepping on for her debut tonight at 17 years old. I thought she played with great maturity, and it was great to have Nick out there as well.
I think when we look at the numbers, quarter one, quarter four, particularly quarter one, you know, what a great opening 15 minutes, but that middle section, possibly something for you to think about going forward?
Yeah, definitely. As I say, you know, we had words in the changing room how we let them back in at the end of that second quarter. We know Rolene is a great two-point shooter, and we know that we've got to do a job on her, and for the last 2-3 minutes in that second quarter we definitely didn't do that job. So yeah, we'll always hold ourselves honest and accountable and go back to the drawing board. But I think a 16-goal win at home, back at Bellevue, at this point in the season with still so many players out, we'll definitely take it.
Yeah, not bad at all. Well played. Thank you very much
Thank you.
indeed. Thank you.
Cheers.
Thank you.